ওয়েলকাম টু মাই ইউটিউব চ্যানেল। আশা করি তোমরা সবাই ভালো আছো। এর আগের ভিডিওতে আমি তোমাদের ক্লাস 12 ফোর্থ সেমিস্টারে অ্যালিস ইন ওয়ান্ডারল্যান্ড এটা তোমাদের আমি পড়ানোর সঙ্গে সঙ্গে কিছু ইম্পর্টেন্ট কোশ্চেন আলোচনা করে দিয়েছি। এরপরে হগরস্টিন থেকেও 2 মার্কসের কোশ্চেন দিয়েছি। তারপরে দ্যাট টাইম অফ ইয়ার সনেট 73 থেকে আজকে তোমাদের 2 মার্কসের কিছু ইম্পর্টেন্ট কোশ্চেন আলোচনা করে দিচ্ছি। এর আগেও আমি তোমাদের গ্রিন হাউস এফেক্ট এটাও তোমাদের আমি আলোচনা করে দিয়েছি। চ্যানেলে যারা নতুন চ্যানেলটা সাবস্ক্রাইব করে রাখো, আর ভিডিওটা ভালো লাগলে লাইক এবং বন্ধুদের শেয়ার করে দিই। তাহলে বন্ধুরা আরম্ভ করে দিচ্ছি। প্রথম কোশ্চেন, হুইচ বাই অ্যান্ড বাই ব্ল্যাক নাইট ডট টেক অ্যাবে, হোয়াট ডাজ ব্ল্যাক নাইট রেফার টু ইন দিস পোয়েম? The line which by and by black night dot take away is taken from Shakespeare Sonnet 73. In this specific line, black night refers to death. The expression black night symbolized the inevitable arrival of death and complete cessation of life, just as night takes away the light of day. To what is death compared in the third quatrain of Sonnet 73? Death is compared to a second self of sleep, implying a peaceful and inevitable transaction. Upon those brows which shake against the cold, what do brows represent? Brows represent the Shakespeare arms or body, weakened by age and trembling with cold, symbolized life's decline. Next, 4 number question. What is consuming the Shakespeare life force? Time which nourished it. It consuming the Shakespeare life force. 5. How does the Shakespeare describe his physical appearance? The Shakespeare describes his physical appearance as similar to autumn, withered and bare. Next, 6 number. How does the glowing of such fire metaphor in the third quatrain develop the theme of aging? The metaphor glowing of such fire refers to the dying embers of a fire that once burnt brightly. It develops the theme of aging by suggesting that the speaker life force, like the fire, is dueling. It highlights the consumption and eventual extinction of life, emphasizing the irreversible decline associated with old age. Why is autumn chosen as the season for comparison? Autumn is chosen because it symbolizes decline as impending death. Next, what is the speaker comparing his aging body to a bare ruined clothes where let the sweet birds sang? The speaker is comparing his aging to bare trees stripe of leaves or bare ruined crows. What symbolized the speaker lost youth and beauty in the poem? The bare ruined clothes and a dying fire reduced to ashes symbolized lost youth and beauty. How does the sonnet structure contribute to its meaning? The sonnet structure allows for a progressive development of the central theme. Each quatrain introduces a new metaphor for aging and decline, building a cumulative sense of the speaker morality. The concluding couplet then provide a powerful twist on resolution, shifting the focus from the speaker decline to the beloved intensified love in response to it. What type of love does Sonnet 73 ultimately poetry? Sonnet 73 unlimited poetry is a profound and mature love that is deepened by the awareness of morality. It's a love that is not naive or purely romantic, but one that acknowledges the brevity of life and its doing so find greater value and intensity. It is a love that strengthened by the very prospect of love. When yellow leaves or none or few do hang, what do the yellow leaves symbolized in this line? Yellow leaves symbolized aging, decline, and the approaching end of life, just like atom marks the end of air. Bare wind clothes were let the sweet bird sing. What is the implication of the word sang? The word sang implies that the speaker's voice was once beautiful, melodious, and full of life. It also indicates youthful joy and vitality that once existed. Exist. What is called Date's second self is Sonnet 73. Self Sleep is called Date second self, implying sleep is similar to date, a precursor of cousin of date or temporary date like state. What seals up all the rest? Date second self. Sleep seals up all the rest, but specifically death itself ultimately seals all life in eternal rest. Both sleep and death bring permanent stillness. Death, second self, that seals up all the rest. What does rest suggested here? The word rest suggested eternal sleep or peaceful oblivion. It suggested end of life's pains and struggles upon those brows which shake against the cold. What does the word cold suggested? The word cold suggested death, approach, lack of passion or life force, aging and decay, and isolation and loneliness. Next, what does the poet mean by consumer with that which it was nourished by? The poet means that life is destroyed by life, which initially sustained and nourished. It consumed by the very force that once gave it energy and vitality. Life comes to an end. It is paradox where life will becomes its destroyer. What does the poet say about youth in Sonnet 73? The poet implies youth is full of vitality and beauty, compared to spring or a strong fire. But it is lost forever with the passage of life. Now it is remembered nostalgically in old age. Next question. Does Sonnet 73 offer hope for an afterlife? No. The poem big focus slowly or moral decline and death. What does the expression death bed suggested in Sonnet 73? All through not especially mentioned, the context suggested death bed implies final rest and of life's journey of immense morality. আচ্ছা বন্ধুরা, আশা করি তোমরা আজকের দ্যাট টাইম অফ ইয়ার সনেট 73 থেকে যে কোশ্চেন দিলাম বুঝতে পেরেছো। নেক্সট ভিডিওতে আমি তোমাদের 6 মার্কসের কিছু ইম্পর্টেন্ট কোশ্চেন আলোচনা করে দেবো। আর ভিডিওটা ভালো লাগলে বন্ধুদের শেয়ার করে দিও। আচ্ছা বন্ধুরা, ভালো থেকো।